I heard a Peach selection, so.
Then it has to be.
Okay.
We'll see how long this one goes, but Jenna working with a lot of Luigi practice. As you know, this is the state of Sidward.
Okay.
And then Vic Romano, the other Luigi in the pool, North Carolina. So.
Multiple Luigis.
Yeah. So
okay.
I would say that she's pretty favored here in the experience. I wouldn't say she's unhappy with this matchup. And Misfire, well, I've never seen Misfire play a Peach player. They don't really have those in Ohio.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, who is the Ohio Peach
I think
player?
Sir Maris lived there for a bit, but I heard he's already moved back to West Virginia.
Okay, I didn't even know that he was there for any period of time. I thought Sir Maris was always West Virginia.
I think it was like half a year that he was in Ohio.
Gotcha.
Long enough to be on one of the PRs.
Yeah. So what's the lore on this matchup? Like, from either side, I don't know, what Peach is looking for.
The lore is Luigi's neck can barely compete with Bear at all.
Yeah.
Like I would say the average Luigi aerial cannot compete with Bear. It's pretty hard for Luigi to challenge mix-ups once there's a significant lead on the Peach's side because the grounded mix-ups aren't actually that varied. I'm sure even when you're not like on the ground, they're not that varied. He'll wave dash in.
Yeah.
You might up tilt. You might jab. When you're playing someone like Peach and it's just more incentivized for you to hold down, they're pretty ugly mix-ups.
Yeah. Yeah, holding down's pretty strong.
Holding down, look. It's just kind of, if you know he's going to slide across the ground, you can just get to preempt it.
Yeah.
So often. So you'll see him do the Yoshi stuff, hang around the platform, see if he can get a nice nair and launch Peach off the ground.
Yeah, did get a nair kill off the top for the first stock. It was like double nair or something. I mean, that's the namesake, right? If you name yourself Misfire, you got to get one per game.
No, she was so composed about it.
Yeah.
It just happens to too many people.
1 out of 8.
Misfire goes for a nair after dropping that turnip. And I think swaggerbee's still going to play it slow and steady. Reaching out just a little bit to get tagged there. And now Misfire knows what's up. He knows he needs that extra percent.
Yeah, that bear is really strong, like you were saying. Working out well for...
The bear is strong, but don't get me started on Peach with a turnip bearing.
Yeah.
No, because you'll get hit, you'll try and wave dash in, Peach has already thrown the turnip. And so and now you've eaten the turnip and the bear. You're just too eager to go back in.
Yeah. That was a crazy read. I'll just like roll from ledge, up B it, and it's kind of a big lead, but swaggerbee could bring it back.
And like I said, as soon as Misfire has the lead, he's now just trying to go for platform landings.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Little stage spike to even it up.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, she's got a turnip in hand. Not anymore.
Ooh, Misfire spacing just above that down smash height, even above the top hitbox.
Yeah. And then going for the shield poke, but it does phantom, unfortunately for Misfire. All right, swaggerbee's not going to roll from ledge anymore after that up B.
Okay. Oh. Okay. It was hard that she threw the turnip and immediately contested Luigi because she was going towards the plat, which made me feel like Luigi didn't have to do a lot to guess where she would be.
Yeah.
And then got a hit off of it.
Yeah, Luigi has bad aerial drift, but down air is so big that it doesn't really matter. It kind of is impossible to challenge.
He just kind of already has the high ground and you're in float.
Yeah.
If you weren't in float, it might be a bit better.
Yeah, I used to like try challenging Luigi there, and I was just like, you know what, you're just gonna go for it always. Every Luigi player does coming down, so I'll just wait for it. It's insanely strong, especially versus floaties.
And it's hard, but we will need some punishes off of these down Bs from Luigi.
What do you think about FD as a counter pick for Peach?
Devastating for Luigi.
Really? Okay.
Devastating.
It's funny because he usually likes the stage, but not versus Peach. I guess he wants platforms.
He needs to add that little something. Like there aren't any unpredictable spots you can bring an aerial down from.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, catches the
No.
side B.
Okay.
Just keeps going for the misfire.
Doesn't trust the dare to nair option, knowing Luigi can SDI out. Maybe just grab ledge off of it.
Yeah. You're just spamming down air over and over again. Hoping that swaggerbee jumps into it, but she was too patient with it.
Both of these players know when to just milk the lead.
Yeah. Yeah, swaggerbee is not gonna go in. She doesn't have to.
This is textbook.
So many down airs. I need a down air to double jump down air counter right now. Hey, you just need one to hit to take the stock, so it's worth spamming.
And I can see in those close situations, if swaggerbee wanted to just air dodge down, that might have prevented what just happened.
Yeah. Oh, nice tech. 2 techs, and then spaces around that one.
And then a reverse bear to seal the stock.
Unfortunate when you do the hard part and then miss the other hard part.
Oh my god. We're getting some punishes now.
Yeah, she's
That
shielding the down Bs.
You have to come out of the shield and hit Luigi still. That's what we're really looking for.
Yeah, a lot of percent.
Now go with those jump fast fall nairs that Malachi favors. Catching misfire coming in a couple times.
You know, I respect that swaggerbee, like Malachi, also plays Daisy. Shout out to Latinas such as Daisy.
Shout out all the Shadow the Hedgehog fans.
Yeah, that's I think our biggest demographic in chat right now.
Latinas or Shadow the Hedgehog fans?
I think both.
I mean, I won't say no to either. Viewers are viewers.
Yeah. No, we got a lot from Stockholm too, from what I've seen. So very diverse BGBC Twitch chat right now. I like catching the stuff. Oh,
Ooh.
that's good percent there for misfire. Yeah, that back air, definitely a good edge guarding tool. So many down Bs. Misfire really.
They're a little shameless at a deficit like this.
Yeah. I respect it. Misfire is a shameless player,
Down
which
B?
you have to be if you play Luigi.
Tries to go in and get that quick cheese. Oh my!
Did it again.
Okay. I'm a little gassed at that one.
Yeah, swaggerbee got to stop rolling from ledge. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again, you know.
But she's now taking the initiative and approaching misfire here.
Yeah. Gets so many chances to go for a misfire with this edge guard sequence because Peach can't really just go out there and get a fair or something. Okay. Swaggerbee sweating after that game. That was like 5 minutes of intense.
It's a hot venue. It's a little hot.
Yeah, it's like 95 outside too, so or 90 outside.
It was a clean 81, and I was really vibing with that this morning.
Yeah.
For doubles.
Yeah, when I walked to lunch, it was definitely like 90, and I was not a fan of that.
Where did you go for lunch?
It's like a main street like 10 minutes walking north of here that has like a. I forget what the place is called.
Were you on Hillsborough Street?
I think so. It was like.
I know what's up, Evan.
I forget what the place is called. I'll pull it up after the vlog.
That's messed up. You forgot already.
Yeah,
Okay.
so sorry. Yeah, no free advertising. So
we went to some crazy spots. There was a place called Bittersweet. It was a place that does cocktails and desserts. Like that's all they really do is cocktails and fine pastries. And they had more types of gin than anyone I'd ever seen. I would say minimum 20, 30 different types of gin in their bar. And I really didn't. I love gin, but I didn't know anyone was a freak about it like that.
Yeah. I've seen a couple gin bars before, but not mixed with a dessert bar as well. I think they just came up with the name Bittersweet, and they were like, they went from there, you know. That was the first step of the business plan.
Yeah, no, and one of their specialty cocktails is the gin and jam. You can pick like any of their fresh-made jams, between raspberry, strawberry, pepper jelly, and they just mix it in with the gin and fresh lemons. That was good. Also, they're having a food festival this weekend.
In Raleigh?
Like in downtown Raleigh, there were like 20, 30 food trucks.
Oh, dang.
Bittersweet was not at a food truck, but like when we were walking to it, we saw whole streets were closed for the festival.
Last time I was in downtown Raleigh, I had such an
Was it not a good time?
Well, it was in 2023. I was watching Lakers Warriors at some random bar, and I went up to some Lakers fans. I didn't know they were Lakers fans at the time, and I was like, "Oh, who y'all rooting for?" Like, I'm a Warriors fan, whatever. And they were like, "We're Lakers fans. Like, why are you coming up to us?" Like, they were super aggro. Like, they were like actually like trying to fight me and shit. I was like, "All right, relax." Like, this is also in Raleigh. Like, we're not in LA or something, you know. Like, I'm not expecting these random like Southerners
They should
to be.
pipe down if they're not Hornets fans, you know.
Yeah, that's.
It's not about you.
Yeah, if I was in LA and I'm like going around being like, "Yo, LeBron sucks, AD sucks," like I would understand that reaction. But like, I'm literally in Raleigh just trying to talk about the game.
Guys in North Carolina like, you should leave the bar now.
Yeah. We don't play about LeBron. We're clutch sports agents.
Look, I don't play about LeBron.
You're a Hawks fan though, right?
No.
Nah?
No.
You're a LeBron fan?
I'm actually a really sad Mavericks fan.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I kind of like the movements the Hawks are making right now, though. Like, I'm not a Hawks fan. I live in Atlanta, but I would like them to not suck.
Who did they draft?
Dude, fuck.
I feel like they had a good draft. I don't remember who it was.
I thought they had a good trade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have Porzingis. Yeah.
Porzingis, that is very cheap, but I mean he gets injured all the time. So if he's healthy, that's a great trade.
Look, if you give me Porzingis and Dyson Daniels, I'm a little excited.
Yeah.
I still think it's Trae Young's fault, but.
All right, relax.
Look, I just had Lakers Peach.
Lakers Peach.
Lakers Peach, also known as Daisy.
Daisy.
That LA complexion.
Yeah.
And so far, going strong for swaggerbee. The first game was a bit of a hiccup. No threat of being coin spiked here. Tried to extend that combo with the F tilt.
Yeah, I feel like if swaggerbee didn't lose some random stocks like roll from ledge or like dash attack on shield, like she would definitely be, you know, up pretty hard in this set, you know.
And while she is getting punished for some of these down smashes on shield, it's not enough to overcome the raw percent she's putting out when she gets something on misfire.
Dude,
tries really hard to get him out of that up B.
Yeah, misfire's drift and edge cancels and movement right now is really good on Fountain.
Ooh.
Could have been an up B if misfire was ready for it. This is tough. Yeah.
This is tough. I expected her to buffer roll out, but maybe it wasn't safe there.
Oh, power shield and up smash.
No, we're
not
still
gonna
good.
Kill.
Someone lost a single gold earring.
That's tough. I'm going to go say it was mine. Free
Really?
earring.
Wait, I need it. I'll split the earring with you.
Yeah, we each get half.
Yeah. Not even one earring each, just half an earring each. Communal earring.
Yeah, I got custody on weekends.
You can have it, but you have to be out partying. You know, you can't just have it on the weekend.
Yeah, you
to
gotta use
have
it for something, you know. swaggerbee, deep breath, trying to close this out. Misfire completely locked in.
She knows her game plan's solid.
Gets a grab. Not going to be too much damage.
Now, I thought she milked this lead more. I was a bit surprised she went full screen to misfire.
Yeah.
But I think she could have probably traded arrows with him for a couple hits in center stage and killed him by now. Like what? You hit him 2 more times. He's at 135.
Yeah.
And he was almost just gone then.
Yeah, it seems like she's like trying to she's trying to be on stage to cover the misfire and then like react. But Peach is kind of slow, so it's hard to do both. Oh!
Oh,
not ready with the nair.
Woo!
Big pop off. I love a game 3 pop off. That's a huge game in a set.
Checking the notes. Keep bearing.
Yeah, checking the notes or playing something on Spotify. Either one.
My ass checking who the Hawks drafted.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they drafted Derek Queen, but immediately traded him to the Pelicans.
Right, okay. And then they traded down for...
They have Ace and Newell.
Okay,
like the Pelicans traded them for Ace and Newell.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is weird.
Because Pelicans traded them an unprotected first, which is kind of crazy for... Listen, I'm a Maryland guy. Go Terps. I don't know if trading up for Derek Queen was the move for the Pelicans for an unprotected
Like
first.
if you really want him, okay, but I don't know if I agree.
You would have been able to get a center. It's not like the Hawks were going to draft a center or like cared that much about drafting a center. Maybe they would have taken it.
Dude, they really just have Ace and Newell. That's all they got.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope they make that work. Turn up in the head.
They got enough. They got Dyson. They got Porzingis. They got Jalen Johnson healthy.
Now, is that a conference semis team? I don't know.
I mean, Tatum, Halliburton, Dame, all out. So.
Right for the look. Pacers are on pack watch. Honestly, bad looks for them without Hallie.
I was so sad. And they kept showing that.
No, dude, I was freaking out. Like, we were at the bar, and I was like, someone in production is a literal demon.
Yeah.
Like, they
showed it like 10 times.
Dude, they would just show it when it was, like, completely unrelated to what was being spoken about.
Yeah. And then they showed, like, TJ crying with his mom. They showed, like, Benedict Mathurin crying with Halliburton. It's like, dude, this is so depressing. Like, I don't care about Indiana at all. I like watching the Pacers, but like that made me actually depressed to see. Yeah,
so Pacers won't be a threat. Celtics traded Giroux, traded Porzingis.
Yeah, they're not a threat.
They're nothing.
Sorry,
Nick still can't get a coach, and they still want to get rid of Cat. Honestly, life is good.
Life is good.
Life is low-key good if the Hawks come in shaped up. Life is good.
Hey, life is good for you as a Mavs fan, too, because you trade Luka and then somehow get Cooper Flag.
Dude, but look, I want Cooper Flag, but like a normal Mavs fan, I just still wanted Luka.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Luka, if Cooper Flag gets to Luka's level, that will be surprising.
Look, if you sell my puppy and you give me a new puppy, it's okay, but it's really not. It's not what we're talking about, Like,
and Cooper Flag might be like a guinea pig. He might be like a snake or something. Like we don't know what kind of pet he is.
Yeah, like you might have bought me something that you're not even sure I would like.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And also, this has been 3 minutes of yapping about basketball, and it's still like 3 stocks.
It's 3 minutes. I wish I could figure out what makes her do the dare edge guard, because she opts for the down smash a lot, and I don't know if it's just frame sensitive or if she's trying to check misfire a couple times. Because obviously, when you tech, you can be put in like better spots to be edge guarded. Like when you're bouncing off the turnip, or if you tech off the wall for the down smash, it's like you can just do run off nair. Because Luigi will have to come back up.
And she runs away from ledge a lot too.
Beautiful.
Just to get center and avoid misfires. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, maybe it's a damage feed.
Yeah.
Kind of angle.
Yeah.
Woo!
But she's covering off the ledge well too, so worth it to get the damage.
North Carolina's been doing pretty well for themselves as far as upsetting seeds this tournament.
You got to.
Like Sidward beat Max,
Yeah, that is huge. I think Max is definitely gonna be top 100 this year.
He's finally hit enough wins to be on the bar.
Yeah.
He didn't do a lot. Like last year, he beat Sermaris and didn't make a lot more happen after that in my head. I think he had a lowercase hero win. But what, he's already got wins on Aura and Wally. I'm sorry, Ober and Wally. He's got wins on Coffee this year. He's working this time.
Shout out to Coffee. I don't know anything about Coffee except he likes saying hi, so.
Do you know about his old bit? He doesn't like doing it anymore, but he created the bit like, how will this affect the era of the 5 gods? Like, is there like he was the guy on Reddit who was just like posting that all the time.
I don't go on Reddit, so I only see the Discord bits. Which
Oh
is
no,
just hi.
yeah, because it would push to Discord.
Oh,
because he would post it in like Melee stats, and people started asking about it, and he's like, I actually don't do that bit anymore, but he's been doing it for years. Jenna Swaggerbee is destroying. Misfire, for some reason, took off one of his headphones.
Misfire was like, I'm done, and then gets a misfire, and then it's like, okay, let me log back in. And then takes him off for real. That was, yeah. Listen, you got to stay locked in, Misfire. You can get back to stage at any moment. 1 out of 8 chance.
Is that an Earthbound shirt? No, it's not.
I can see the Nest similarity.
I thought that was Mr. Saturn on a lawn chair. Oh,
yeah,
hey, don't mind me, just checking my draft picks.
Yeah, we, I don't know what we got. We might got like a Bobby or a Chicken Man. Okay, Evan's not. Hey, I'm a good guesser. We got